another edition of Two Bros Fitness. What up, guys?
What up, people?
We got a good question here from a loyal fan.
I forgot about the question. What's up with you guys?
Everybody good? All right. We have a good question here, and the question is, how are you supposed to know when to superset? And also, does it make more gains?
Thank you for that question.
All right. This is a very broad answer, but we're gonna shorten it up. You want to start on this one?
Okay.
But wait, we want to make sure that he's talking about superset, not downset.
We're gonna tell them both.
We're gonna tell you both just in case your question
That way
was
we
about
go the
downset.
extra mile for people, bro.
Okay, you want to tell him?
Service right there, fan service. You know what I'm saying?
Go on and tell him.
Okay, look. So there's a big difference between downsets and supersets. Okay. Basically, supersets is when you're doing pretty much 2 exercises, one after the other at the same time. So in a way, not really at the same. That don't make sense. Actually, you're doing two exercises back to back, but
basically, if you're
doing like, for example, let's say you're doing incline bench press, you do 1 set there, and then you go to the decline bench press, and then you go back to the incline, and then you go back to the decline. So you go one after the other. You get me? So that's what superset is. You get me? So
and tell them about downsets.
Downset basically is if you're doing an exercise. So let's say regular bench press, right? And you're downsetting. So you start with 245s, then you go back to you do 10 reps, and then you do 145s on each side, and then you do 10 reps, and then you do a 25 plate on each side until you do it to failure. Pretty much. That's what downsets are.
Exactly.
So
now,
with that being said, man,
now
you continue with Mark. I'm gonna go home.
There's pros and cons, right? I'm gonna answer this guy's question first. Okay, how are you supposed to know when to downset? Well, you don't have to know when to downset. Downset is Downset is basically, it's a choice. They're all choices. You don't have to know when to downset. The only thing you gotta know is you don't want to be superset. You don't want to be supersetting every single. You don't want to be supersetting every single exercise,
right? Because
what you're doing, you're basically killing the muscle. You want to be supersetting maybe at the end or mid, or depending on what you're working out. You don't want to be supersetting every exercise because you're going to go to failure on your first exercise, and you're not going to be able to lift heavy down the road. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So like, if you're doing that, let's say the first exercise, and you do, let's say you do four sets, and you do it every set, by the time you get to your 3rd exercise, you'll be ready to go home.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
So what you want to do is what we do, we downset. Basically, and also you don't want to downset every reps.
Right.
You want to downset
every set. Not every rep.
Every set. Okay? What we always did was we downset our last set on every exercise. Okay? So what you do is you do 4 sets, then the 4th one we downset that.
Right.
So what you do, you burn the crap out of that exercise, then you move on to the next, but you still got strength. Supersetting, the only thing with superset was really arms. That's the one we've superset a couple of times. I've never found myself supersetting chest. You can superset back. You can superset all of them, but the ones I really used to superset was arms. Like I'll do bicep, then I'll go superset it with a tricep.
Right.
You know, but
yeah, we done that.
Yeah, we used to do that, right? But on the other part of the question, does it build muscle? Of course it builds muscle. Because what you're basically doing, you're increasing intensity and you're overloading your muscle. You know, the more intense the workout is, the more results you get, right? So both ways, supersetting and downsets, you're basically, supersetting is way harder than downsets. So obviously, again, when you're overloading the muscle, you're building intensity up the ass, you're gonna build muscle. It's 2 + 2 = 17.
That's it. What is it? Pi equals 3m.
Oh, man, I don't know. My math is whatever. You just talk about math right now, and my head hurts.
I don't even remember what that shit was.
Again, to end the video, You don't want to be supersetting every
It
exercise.
does build muscle.
It does.
Okay, there's no doubt about that. But basically, you don't want to overdo it.
Exactly.
Because if you overdo it, then you ain't gonna have enough strength for the rest of your workout.
I was gonna tell you something. Fuck, I forgot. Downsetting, supersetting, what the fuck?
What were you gonna say, man?
Yeah, never mind. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys.
Peace.
Share this with your friends. Leave some comments below. We'll see you next time. Peace.